I should flatten these a little bit and thicken this up. Hello, Luca. Welcome. We're doing some sculpting right now. How's your day going? That's good to hear. We're making a book. Book made out of skin. All right, looks kind of embossed. I like that. Do the same right here. Okay, good. I wonder if I could have projected a mask from another object. That would have been handy. I don't know why I never thought about that. I'm not actually watching the cursor when I'm drawing sometimes. I should be watching the cursor. Makes total sense, right? It's like if I want to know where my cursor's going, I have to look at it. Funny. Oh, I'm tired. Feel like it's been a really long day already. A little bit more work on here. Make little screws for this. Make a cube trinket. Extrude the top. Cut it. Throw that out. Hit it with the subdivision surface. Grease it. Rotate it. And we'll do one more cut. Go. And for these ones, we'll add a mirror. First mirror will be on this object, on the Z. And then we'll duplicate it. The second mirror will be on the origin. Alt-D duplicate, because I want these two all to be the same size. Duplicate, okay. Cool. Got some nice little studs there. I think we'll move them out gently, either set them in or move them out just a little. Right about there. Okay. Cool. One more duplicate. This time we'll get rid of the first mirror. Hello, Corn. Good evening to you too. Welcome. Welcome back. Writing little rivets to this right now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm just kind of going nuts with it. Kind of going nuts with it. I'm excited for the next part. When can we read it? You don't want to read it. The gibbering madness commences. I am hoping to have it done by the end of the week, though. I'll probably put the curves in a geometry node so we can get something that looks like a thread texture or detail. Now for this sculpture, I'm going to delete this side. Which is going to take a little bit. Want the knowledge of the old gods to curse my mind, please. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water. Let's see. Oh, I'm back. I just had to send a message really quick. And I also got water. Also got some agua. Oh, thank you, Corn. How's your project going? Oh, it's taking a long time to trim. I should have just used a Boolean cut or Boolean mod. Loading, loading, loading. It's going good. Clean up some weight painting issues I noticed while testing in VR. Rigging. Always the bane of every character. Oh my God, Blender, please, please. Still just doing this operation. Indeed, found some stray vertices on the hands that were assigned to the head bone for some reason. I like to use the weight gradient tool, and um, I really should probably just use the switch to projection on a brush. But I really like the weight gradient tool. But I always end up getting a little bit of hands at some point. This is proof that the book is actually cursed, but a curse on Blender. Maybe Blender is the old guy. The Blender references the state of your mind getting blended. Get blended. Oh my God, it's still going. I think I just got to close it. When was the last time I saved though? I guess we're just chilling right now. Ooh. Hope and pray that it auto saves shortly before, or that you can recover the session. Oi, oi, oi! Hello, Namers. Welcome. Oi. We're praying Blender doesn't crash right now. Okay. I can't wait this long. Sorry, Blender. Time has come. Really shouldn't be that difficult for Blender to do that operation. Ah. Okay, we didn't lose much at all. I don't think we lost anything actually. So we're gonna do a cube, and this time we'll use a Boolean on it. See, much faster. Apply. And delete. Okay, so now we've got this on its own, which is going to let me do some interesting things in sculpt mode. So I would like to do some slicing. Actually, maybe I should do another Boolean to slice out chunks. So I can model out a chunk and then slice it. Or does the trim tool... I don't want to use a trim tool. Yeah. All right, so make another cube. We'll just delete this, set it to 0. Put it in front, set it to viewport display, wire. Okay. Want to cut it out this way? I think so. Be nice to have these sections have a little bit crisper of a cut. Crisp cut. Yeah. Let's just see what it looks like. We'll do one and go from there. Wow, I am tired. Fuck. Hate being tired. What the fuck? All right. Is that a subdivision? And then we'll add a solidify. And make the solidify go out this way, right about there. So that now I can hit this Boolean. No, I need to go the other way. I need to take this one, duplicate it, and hit it with a Boolean. Oh, wait. Take this edge, duplicate it, and separate it. So that's its own thing. Now we'll do the Boolean. I want to intersect. I think. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. I don't really want this floating cage. There we go. One like equals one prayer. Ignore equals Adobe. You guys hear Adobe bought Blender? That's a lie. They did not buy Blender. I guess, yeah, this is what I want. We can leave the original. Just mesh this. Like this, and now we got our little strip of skin. Go in and sculpt. Spellbook, gimme! It's coming. It's coming. We'll be releasing this hopefully by the end of the week. That's so funny. I hid that one. Okay. So we'll call this page sculpt. Can it open? Yes. It will be. The hope is to make it so it's a drag and drop prefab that can open, flip pages, have a few magical effects, and then also allow for easy swapping of image pages, so you can add your own pages. That's the hope. That's the hope. Yeah. Right now we've got the test book working. So if I go here, oh, I didn't animate it, but it should be a. So we can open it. I'll make it a child colored book. Oh, we'll also have 3 versions. So we're making a necromancer one now. Then we'll do something more like a good angelic style. And then we'll kind of go from there. This is not page sculpt. This should be necro covered sculpt. Put that in hide. In hide. We'll take out this one. Good move. Okay, so now we can hide this section. And we can start pulling out these strips of skin. It's a very slight inflation on this one. Not inflate, but loading. Not. A little too dense for that. Okay. So we'll do manual. Let's go in. Kind of pull it out. Just by sculpting slightly. Let's set this to random. I'm putting 99. Enjoy your night, Pixie. Get some good rest. Didn't realize how much I'd pushed the cover in beforehand. This is a really dense remesh. Let's turn it up like a fifth of density. There we go. That's a little easier to work with. Then all the curves. Let's see. Something like that. Okay. Huge. That's gross. I enjoy that though. Hello, Popstar. Welcome back. How goes it? How's your day been going? Might bump up the resolution one more time, but I think I'll try to get some more. I'm just like kind of just very lightly adding scribbles, kind of give it a grainy texture. I'm kind of doing like figure-8 textures. So that kind of seems to give it the right kind of look. Makes sense too, because little like skin cells, they are just kind of little squashed diamonds. Like, they look kind of like this microscopically, so you can kind of imply them. By just kind of crisscrossing your lines. Nice, that actually is looking like leather now. Cool. Cool. It is fun to be able to really take my time with a sculpture, or to really get into like sculpting detail. A lot of times when I'm working on a commission, my commissions do tend to be stylized, so I'm not like very often trying to get like a, a more realistic look. So I'm having fun kind of pursuing that. Live your best life. Sculpt a flesh book. Flash book. Flash book. Flash book. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Did this not remesh? Why is it so jagged right there? Should probably make a brush for this now. Just apply like a different type of skin texture. Cool. All right. Then I'm gonna take this, duplicate it again. You want to make another strip. that. And then we'll add on it a Boolean intersect for necro cover sculpt. And I've just put that sculpture that I initially did on a separate layer. That's why you don't see it. And we'll mesh it. Yeah. And with an Alt S. Grow it a little. Perfect. Remesh 0.005. I think that's what I did on this one. 000. Remesh. And we're in business, baby. We're in business. I kind of like some of it being pulled apart. I feel like that kind of lends itself to it feeling like skin. There's like a little bit of a wobble and kind of a gap between these pieces. It's kind of nastier. And not a perfect close. And I do want it to give it just a different texture quality. What's going to make it feel like they're from different animals? Animals. Um, Cool. This is gonna be really, really fun. Cool. But I should make some sort of brush because this is gonna take a while. If I just do it all all the textures hand sculpted. What's a fast way to do this? If I go into sculpt mode, you get a tool, like a new one. Let's draw sharp. I don't want to stay in draw sharp one. I want to go to this one, make a new one. We'll call this skin. Yeah. We'll add a texture. New. Skin texture. No one. Save. Go to here. We'll give it a clouds texture. And let's see what that looks like. Yeah, perfect. I don't want it to move so much, so we'll do area plane, then rake. Not sure what a rake does in this context, but it looks pretty good. Actually, no, that was working really. Right. Random angle for the texture. Okay. Cool. I feel like that's just enough to get it started. Get it going. And we'll add some scars to this one. Oh, am I still using? No, I'm gonna draw sharp. Okay. And I guess something else that would really kind of sell it being skin is to add a vein. I guess you wouldn't really see a vein that much. Maybe more like micro wrinkles. Very small little wrinkles. Hello, Idle John. Welcome. We're making a flesh book. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm doing good. We're doing making a spell book to sell on VR chat right now. And so we're just doing some high poly sculpting on this book. Right here, it's a little hard to see, but let me do this. It's going to be like a Necronomicon kind of deal. So we're going to make it look like it's been stitched together from various skins. And it's got like little skulls and stuff, so pretty fun. Enjoying the work. But we're in the sculpting mode. How's your day going? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm really enjoying it. It's kind of a little change of pace from the last few weeks where I've just been kind of doing uh making trailers and stuff, and excited to be back to sculpting. I'm streaming your stream if you don't mind. No, not at all. Not at all. Are you just going through Twitch at the moment, or just kind of channel hopping? Just dabbling here and there. Well, heck yeah. I hope your Monday's going well. Sounds like a nice chill one so far. Need to add more stitches over here. Let's do another chunk of skin. This time, I think I'm going to do like an angle, like a more severe angle, kind of like this. Maybe we'll have it feel like it kind of originates from this corner. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. So we'll take this, duplicate it, separate it. Boo! Oh, hello at Wiz on Kick. Welcome. Welcome. We're doing some sculpting right now. Oops. Making a Necronomicon. It's sort of a Necronomicon. Something like a Necronomicon. We're gonna do a few versions of this book, but I make assets for like VR chat and games like that, either custom content or just VTubers, stuff like that. But I made a book a while back and people really liked it, so I'm kind of doing an update for it. And then we'll set it to texture. Go to here, add a Boolean mod, intersect and sample our sculpt from earlier. It'll take a second. Oh, and then we'll mesh it. Then we go into sculpt mode, and we're just going to thicken it slightly. Cool. Let's make another skin brush. So now we're using this clouds texture. We'll call this skin 01. We'll duplicate it to skin 02. Also duplicate this texture. Skin 2. 92. 02. Then we go here and we'll set it to Voronoi. Yeah. It's nice and interesting. Something like, oh yeah. Weird, crackly texture. I like that. Interesting. An interesting look. Cool. Interesting. Let's see. I think there's actually other types of this too. So it's a little bit more like pockmarks. Oh, my nose is itchy. I'm gonna add these in some of these other areas. It's amazing how much of texturing is. It's literally just balancing noise. Like you're just taking different noises and kind of layering them together. We're just going to go over this one very, very softly with this brush until we get kind of this a little hard, might be a little hard to see on stream, but there's this nice soft looking bumpiness to this. That's exactly what we want. The other thing about noise too is how much of it is just or texturing, just say noise. Just it's imperfection. Looks realistic if it is imperfect. The perfect texture is imperfect. Funnily enough. Make it look like it's kind of taut. Hey Sam, hello Lecture. Thanks for that simple animation to blend shape script. Absolutely, absolutely. Hope it's serving you well. It saves a lot of time. Saves a lot of time. Saved me a couple hours probably with those Visine blend shapes. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. That stuff can it's unfortunate how time consuming that stuff can be. Why isn't it working there? There's no resolution. You need go into remesh. 0.0005. We're making a Necronomicon right now, or something like it. We want these to be slightly different, so I'm going to duplicate it. We're going to change that surface color. Orangish, a little lighter. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. All right. Let me take the chords. I'm going to make a new collection in here. We'll call Stitches. Looks good. Thank you, Ratans, too. Welcome. Hello. Happy Monday. Looks good. Are you going to do your famous multi-res workflow? In this case, no. We're going to... It'll probably be a pretty simple retopology. I'm not going to get too crazy trying to capture the details with geometry because it's all pretty flat for the most part. It's all pretty flat. So I think... and we already have our little test book here. This is what we'll be kind of using as the base. This little book. So, the multi-res is good if you're kind of for bodies. It's a multi-res is super good for bodies. Looks so red. Not these kinds of bodies. um, yeah, I think that there's just such a morbid touch when you see a little bit of gap between like these stitches and stuff. And I'm switching between these sculpts hitting Alt Q, which you can do with most modes in Blender. You can actually swap between them. I can't believe, wow, that hour went by so fast. Okay. So let's get these stitches marked here. I'm going to go in and wherever there's an indent, or we'll add indents wherever there's a stitch. Cool. Worked all week on my VRChat Abby. I'm ready for the meetup, y'all. Heck yeah, let's go, Electro. Nice. Had a really weird problem where my shape keys just wouldn't show up in Unity. I'm guessing the mirror modifier deleted them when applying it through AutoRig Pro export. AutoRig Pro should be good about saving them. But I think it is a checkbox, so you do have to make sure it's selected. But I also, just the standard, what's really annoying is Blender won't let you know. Because there are some situations where it will automatically delete the shape keys, but it won't tell you. It won't tell you it's going to do that. They just won't be there. Which, you know, for some reason I find frustrating. Frickin' Blender. Some blend shapes were exported correct, but others just vanished. Interesting. That is unexpected. Hmm. So I was thankful for that script so I could always safely throw away those bug shape keys. Good, good. Hmm. That is interesting. Tempted to poke around and see what's going on in there. Cool. Fun. Let's do that a little bit more. Skin bump. I couldn't solve my crooked finger problem yet. It deforms perfectly in Blender on both sides, but isn't in Unity. Really in the dark about that one. Um, Unity does have a limit to how many weight paints there can be on each vertex. So if for some reason there happens to be multiple vertex groups on there, it might be excluding the one that should be there. Like if the hand overlaps, that could be it. You're welcome to send me your file on that one, and I'd be happy to take a look because I'm interested to know what's going on there as well. Oh. Dub. Okay, sorry. I was going to actually do something else for my curves here. I would like to move my curves into the stitches folder here. And we'll make another folder called stitches curves. And we'll take them and we will get rid of the depth. So we just see the stitch, or just the curve itself. And then we'll make a new object in here. Be a cube. And we'll go to geometry nodes. Add a new geo node to this object, which we'll call stitches. And we'll get rid of the original geo. We'll take in our curve collection. It's NFBX used for Unity in Discord. If you're really interested, if it's too much to ask, it's fine as well. No, I'd have to take a look. No. And it's the index that isn't bending. I'm assuming like this, it isn't bending. So it's not Unity, it's something about the export settings for sure. So it's just something about the export settings. Or a modifier. It's losing a weight paint group. If you're using a mirror mod, oops, using a mirror mod, double check that vertex groups is enabled down here. Because if that's off, it won't mirror it. So that could be the option there, or that what's missing. Other than that, I don't know of any modifiers that would get rid of it. And then for the export settings, and my guess is it is missing the weight paint. Unless the bone name is wrong. That looks right to me. That looks correct. And then the vertex groups. You are missing the vertex group in here, though. Oh, if your mirror mod is after your armature, it will look like it's there, but it's not actually there because what's happening is your armature is moving first and then it's mirroring your armature. You need to have your mirror mod above your armature. Um, that's something that will look like it's working, but isn't actually working. That's probably what it is. I have it first, but I changed the order. Okay, if it's first, it should be fine. I believe I have the culprit. Yeah, I think the Unity side seems fine. Oops, I should have just opened up. Solder Rig Pro rigs, you have those rings on the base of the fingers. Oh, is it rigged to the to that control bone? Gotcha, gotcha. That has gotten me before as well. You would just want to go to your vertex group and delete it. So select the bone. It'll highlight the correct vertex group, and then just delete it with the minus here in vertex groups. Oh, I see. Wrap is close. Very close. Oh, hey there. Lectro, $5. Thanks for finding my mistakes. Hey, I appreciate the donation, Lectro. Happy to help. Happy to help. I definitely think um, there's just a lot of moving parts, literally, for Blender. So, but thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely want to make sure you're getting an avatar that's working and doing what you want. That's important stuff. That's what I want. Something like that. How do I get the weights on that control bump though? Just click on the mesh too much. How did I get the weights? Gotta catch the fleet, hope to catch soon. Gotcha. Enjoy your day. So yeah, you can just accidentally click the control bone and then paint in a weight. So you probably meant to grab the finger bone and grab the control bone. Yeah. Enjoy your day, your evening lecture. We'll catch you later. I just need to put these in there. I just need to put them in there manually. No more messing around. It's going to imply that they like some sort of string texture. They look a little bit like rebar now. It's concerning. I mean, kind of creepy, really. Definitely meant for more of like a corded look. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Why is the resample so busted? As I switch to a poly, I should keep it Bezier. into itself, which is frustrating. Let's call this stitch geo. And we'll drop that in here, set it to unselectable. And that should let me work with the curves a little bit easier. What? Oh. Still doing it. Interesting. Include active, include edited, include non-edited. Exclude non-selectable. All right, that's looking much better. Started 420. Wow, what a day. What a day. Just flying on by. Look like little earthworms. Not just because they're pink. Now that may be a big part of it, but all right, go. Go. Back to sculpting. We got another 40 minutes and then we'll be calling it for today. Yeah, kind of like making it all wrinkly. Gross and satisfying. I think it's all like bunched up or something. Yucky. And I gotta say, that GeoNodes experiment went a lot faster than some of my previous GeoNode. Oh, I'm just gonna do a little GeoNode thing. Half a day later. That was less than half a day. I'm improving. Yuck. I kind of really love that, but also hate it. I think that's a good place for it to be. Can I do that? Should be doing something. That's just so strong relative to it. It does look like skin. It's like a recognizable an elbow. Morbid, but part of a body would have wrinkles like this. Almost there. So I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. So let's make the rest of the skin in one go instead of doing one piece at a time. I think we'll do 2 strips here and then 2 there. Maybe 2 here, 1 here, 2 here. And I want to keep this kind of angular look. Give it a nice dynamic shape. Hmm. All right. Good stuff. Now we can switch these back to first turn off in front. Then for visibility, we will set them back to textured. All right. And lastly, for one of them, we'll make a Boolean intersect, copy to selected, and pick the sculpt. And we'll do it one at a time. I'd like to do them all in one go, but I think that would lag my computer too much. So oh, I missed this one here. Last one. Let's use this whole thing. Okay. And then another Boolean. Boom. Okay, then we can select these chunks that we just made, mesh them, and get to work. on actually adding them to our object. So, okay. For the remesh, point 1, 2, 3, 5. Just gotta add my tiger stripes and do Visines, and I'm all done with the model. Let's go, Nammers! It's good to hear everyone's kind of checking off boxes, getting close to finish their Abby. Friday's gonna be a good time. We'll get together, get that graduation done. Graduation photos. Yeah, I think Wednesday I'll probably take some time and make like a graduation world. We'll do like we'll put a little podium and we'll do like a group photo and then a photo of like shaking hands. It'll be fun. Classic Americana graduation. All right, well, that looks nasty. That looks dreadfully nasty. I think I'm going to put it all onto the same material again. Probably give him some kind of clothes. I don't think anyone's going to be too worried, but I won't be worried. That's just how avatar work goes sometimes. We got time. We got time, though. Some simple shorts, and a shirt would probably do it. They have a hat, don't they? Yeah, I got a hat, but did my other hairstyle instead. I like the ponytail. It looks good. The detail in this book is awesome. Thank you, Nammers. I appreciate that. I'm interested to see how much of it will get picked up in the baking process. Well, looks like you're having a lot of fun with it. I am. I really am. Definitely, I don't know. Kind of like little texture sculpting is a lot more satisfying than I expected, to be honest. Do you have a maximum per poly count for assets like this? I wouldn't want to go over like 2,000, 2 to 3,000 at the most. Um, so once we bake everything down, it'll be a optimization game. But I'm pretty confident we can get there. With books being so square, you can really get away with a lot of optimization because Yeah, I mean, that's like the perfect shape to optimize or reduce polycamp for. I'm not sure how much more stitching I want. Does it look right without stitching, though, is the question. I don't like these ones. These ones gotta go. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. That makes it real easy. That makes it real easy to do it that way. Grab a little group, duplicate it. Yeah, okay. Like, this is just taking too much time. I don't want to get too prone on repeating, but I think these look pretty good, despite repeating them so often. For the back, I think we'll do one chunk of skin, leather, with like a skull or something, maybe some sort of embossed, just a slightly different design. We'll probably, well, sorry, 450. We'll definitely do it tomorrow. It'll definitely be a tomorrow thing, but it'd be really fun. I think this one will be really good for like a YouTube short reel too. That'll be a good. People will like that on YouTube Shorts. Gotta start thinking about branding a little bit better. We just need to. I think that's almost there. Almost there. Well, that looks awful, and I love it. And I love it. In the best way, it looks awful. Restream. Restream, please? Oh, is it losing your message? Hello. Hello, Wendy. Welcome. Welcome to my gross flesh book. Sub message don't go through. Interesting. It's weird. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Restream. If I can find a different multi-stream software, I think something else just started offering multi-streaming as well, and I think that's probably going to be the right way to go because Restream's not too good, not too good. But thank you for the resubscription. Super, super appreciate it. Ooh, that looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm hoping we're gonna do this one today, or we'll finish the sculpt for this one tomorrow. Um, but starting it today, and then I'm hoping tomorrow we can get into one that's like a kind of like an angelic one. So kind of switch the theme a little. Ooh, that looks really good on the edge there. If I can squish it. Interesting. That's a good way to get little wrinkles and stuff. Just for this kind of like edge binding. Hello, the poke artist. Hey, can I teach you a new language? Depends on what it is. What language do you want to teach me? Chinese would be my guess. It's nog violin, right? Adabes. Adabes? Need to try more brush magic like that in Blender. I'm surprised at how well it's coming together. I'm surprised. I feel like I've done a decent amount of sculpting in Blender, but sometimes it does not feel this nice. 4.1 feels pretty good, to be honest. Ah, the buzz. Hard B. A dab. Like a dab? A dobby. This could go. This could go all night. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. Oh, yes, please. Wow, I didn't expect that to not so well. Oops. Was very interesting. A dobby! Oh god, I spit. I'm not sure what you're looking for. Let's switch this back to 1 for right now. And I wonder if I can make like a rust. Very difficult in Greek. Oh, interesting. Whoa, you can get some effects here. Well, that's fun to play around with. Don't really know what I'm gonna get out of that, but all right. I think this is a good place to call it for today because we got the back side of the book to finish up. but we did a pretty darn good job on the front. I think tomorrow I'd like to just add a bit more visual interest. I don't want it to be mirrored. I'd like for there to be something else on the back. Maybe like a face. I mean, that'd be kind of fucked up, but it would work pretty well with the theme. So we'll see. Let's see how that goes. But thank you all for hanging out with me today. It's been a good start to the week. I'm super excited about how this book's coming out, and I think we're gonna have some really, really cool product done by the end of the week. Again, I will be selling this, and as well for anyone that's interested, I do have class signups open for learning to make VR chat avatars. So if this kind of work interests you, definitely check it out. It is getting posted in chat, so it just got posted, but I'll drop it again. But in the meantime, I'm going to sign out for today. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Monday, and I'll see you all tomorrow for Tuesday, and we'll jump into some new projects. Awesome work. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Namra. Same to you. Looking forward to seeing you on the graduation. And yeah, catch you all very soon. Again, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Bye.